Hello, hello, hello. Looks like I'm on. I'm not sure if my video is working very well. Let's see. Welcome everybody, of course, to another day of the Axion Accelerator. I forgot to add my camera, of course. That's hilarious. Hey, let's get into it again. It's I did a little intro. Let's redo my intro, but let's go into that for sure. Let me just pull up the old studio here as well. Welcome everybody, of course. Let me do this again a second time. Neil Robinson says, bought Axion 3 hours ago, then got dumped on. Looks like the market wants to go lower. It's a shame after you buy something that it goes lower, that's for sure, Neil. Hi, sir, and or sir, says Neil. And Inga Patterson once again says, good morning. So big shout out to Inga and morning from Neil. Now, John Atkins in the house. Hi, Superman, everybody. John Atkins, an Axion Token channel member. So very cool to see John in the house. And Neil Ron says loud and clear. Nice, Neil. Appreciate that. And John Atkins says sound is fine. Video is very slow. Yeah, I'm having a lot of trouble with the video, and it's definitely probably my PC struggling at the end of the day. John Atkins says fine now though. I think the video is probably going to be intermittent. I can see it moving around. Has had a few issues with that recently, right? So I have closed down a certain number of windows as well. So here we are, folks. This is the accelerator. We've got 5 minutes to go. I believe this is day 11 and 82% remaining. Of course, what else we got going on here? We've got 305 million has been, and the bonus is remaining. 80%, 2% to go. 5 minutes to go. Let's have a look at the actual sold at the moment. 81 million sold at the moment. Let me just close this down. 81 million sold at the moment, and that's 7,500 US dollars. Axion burned is 30, just under 36 million Axion is burned, so that's a pretty nice figure. Obviously, if we sell out, that's going to be way higher. So that's what we really want to get up to, is to get these selling out. Obviously, gas prices are pretty high, but first time today, after a week of high gas prices, the gas prices have come down a bit into the 50. 60 range, and even now I can see it's at 49. So we'll probably check that out in a second. Now Bitcoin div so far 0.04, just under 2,000 US dollars for divs. What's entered the auction today? Actually, pretty interesting auction entries today. Sorry, not accelerate entries, I should say. So people have used Ethereum, 1.8 Ethereum to go in. They've also used 0.007 wrap Bitcoin. So I'm going in there, and Shiba Inu, yay, Shiba Inu. Nice to see Shiba in there, 50 million Shiba in there, so very nice on that one. I like that. We haven't had a bit of Shiba since we had that 1.5 billion going a little while ago, so cool on that. All right, so don't forget there's a big 5,000 US dollar random prize for the launch of Accelerator between the 1st of September. To qualify, you need $300 minimum buy and stake, and that needs to be over at least 350 days for the stake period. Now you can enter as many times as you want, of course. And let's have a quick look at the gas prices at the moment. I'm going to pull up gas now. That's gasnow.org, and we'll have a look at the gas prices. FBAM says, hello, everybody. Hello, Superman. Hey, FBAM, good to see you. Bam, 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 bam. This is in the house, so very cool. Gas prices definitely better than we've had all week, down 60s, 50s, and even 49. Look at that, 49. Woo! 49, 49, 47, 49. All right, so very cool. So Uniswap somewhere between maybe $14 and $18 or something like that between Uniswap 2 and 3. So have a look at Ocean OpenSea, which does NFTs, but it's the best indicator of entering the accelerator. So $62. So you might get somewhere between $60 and $80 at the moment. Maybe $80 probably with the stake part. Take that into account. So let me know in the chat if you've got an estimate of the fee at the moment for buying and staking. So you can see the Gwei's been high all week. Terrible, but just started to come down in the last 6 or 7 hours. So nice to see that starting to come down, and we're finally even getting some 49s, 47s in there as well. So very cool. All right, so that bodes well for probably the accelerator we're about to start, which I think is day 7, day 12, sorry. And we've got 2 minutes to go, folks. 2 minutes. That's it, folks. 2 minutes to go. Let's pull up the old Discord as well. We'll have a check that out, and I'm going to open that up. Let's go. Hopefully it's not going to impact my video too much. Kevin Wilson says, hi, everybody. Another Axion Token member. Represent Kevin Wilson in the house, and a big shout out from there to Kevin, to everybody. Very cool. Let's go into the Axion group. Mojo's in the house. I've been away. How's everyone doing? Just caught up on the announcement page. Looks great. Nice one there. We'll give Mojo a bit of love there. All right, so let's come back into this. We've got 1 minute and 30 seconds to go. Counting it down. Woohoo! Now the market's a little bit off, a tad off the bullish sentiment at the moment. Just a little bit, just steady as she goes. I think at the moment, a little bit red, but not badly so. Don't forget, I've got a poll up today, of course. Do you think we are in a bull or bear market is the question. We've had 9 votes so far. A bull says 44% and bear market 22%, and not sure 33%. So get in there and fill out that poll, definitely for sure. And if you haven't subscribed, like, share, hit the bell. And if you want to join as an Axion Token channel member, hit that join button. We've got Axionites, Elites, and Heroes, and Kraken. So 4 different types of memberships there. All right, so let's have a look. You got bonus recharges in 40 seconds. We're just about there, folks. Not too far away at all. Hey, John Atkins, I just noticed your little icon in the chat there. You've got the 2 dashes now. If you look on your X, John, you've got the 2 dashes there for 2 months. So congratulations, John, on that. Very cool indeed. You can see Kevin Lawson's 1 month, and he's got 1 dash on the right side there. So very cool. Congratulations to you both for that one. All right, nice. That's on the old Axion token membership. You get the special icon in the chat there. Very cool. All right. 3 seconds to go. Here we go. And bam, we're going to refresh this quickly. And hopefully we'll capture anything in there. I've got to do my pictures, remember, for the chat. All right, let's do that. So 82% was the final mark there. Bam, I'm going to take a picture of that. I've got to do it before it disappears. And let's go for today's results. So I just put this into the Discord as many times as I remember, to be honest, just so that people can see what the results were. You know how we roll. Now this is gonna reset in probably about a minute's time, and we'll be able to update this for the next accelerator day. So the bonus recharge will go back to 375 million. That's what's gonna happen there at the moment. So pretty cool. Let me just close out of the studio. John Hackens says, "Cheers, man. I hadn't seen that. Yeah, very cool. So there's little as you progress as an Axion token channel member, your icon will change over different periods of time. And the final one's the coolest one, and it's very different from the X. The final one is very different from the X, so it's pretty cool. Now I may update those, but those are the ones at the moment. So very cool. Pranam says, hello. Hey, Prana, good to see you, aka Ruckus 3000. So we're going to wait for that to recharge. Let's go into the chat here. Today's accelerator results. I forgot. I couldn't spell today, could I? Today's results. Decapitalize that. All right. Let's go for gold. Let's go 1. Post that. Bam. And let's post this one. Bam. And there we go. Cool. All right, so nice one on that. Let's give some love, of course. We like to, let's be generous with ourselves. Very cool. All right, as I always say, number 1 is consistency is the key, and that's how we're rolling. That's how we're rolling on Axion Token channel. Consistency is the key. That's the one. Oh, very nice on that. Obviously, we're going to get some burn as well. Let's pull up the burn. We can see the burn is 35, almost 36 million. So that's going to be added to our percentage total. As the thumbnail title says, we're at 2.25% of total liquid is burnt now. That's very cool. Now, over time, that's going to accumulate, and that's what we want to see. So we need to, if we keep selling out the accelerators, 55% of the amount bid in is going to go on and buy Axion and destroy it. But it doesn't disappear as such. It just goes into a dead address, still shows up in the liquidity, but it's really just inactive liquidity. So that's the way it works. So let's jump down to the bottom here. Let's click the Axion burn, and then we're going to come back to the reset in a second. Very cool. So you can see the results at the moment. 2.3 billion Axion has been burnt to the dead address, and it's worth $217,431 US, or 67 ETH, and that represents 2.25% of the total supply in the liquid, that is. So and you can see the total supply is 103 103.5 billion up there. So very cool indeed. Now that comes out of the Uniswap liquidity pool, so that's really important. But what we need to do, we need to get these accelerators humming along, 70, 80%, 100% sold out, and then really get this burn up. And once that happens, we'll really start making a big difference on the price there, which is the idea. That's the tokenomics of the accelerator there. All right, the gas price is still looking okay at the moment, so we're going to reset the accelerator. It may have done that already. Let's do a reset here. And we'll get into this one. Here we go. Bam. Come on. We can do it. F bam. F bam. Bam. There we are. 375 million. And the recharge dial hasn't recharged yet, but it's going to charge up. But we're back to 375 million. Now, basically, if you want to get in there, gas prices are better today. Try and get yourself as low as you can. Maybe 50 something grey you might even get today at the moment. So this is coming down, it seems. So maybe the next couple of hours will get even lower. So we'll keep watching out for that as well. The other side of it is that makes quite a big impact on the buying and staking total cost, and therefore as a percentage of whatever you're going to buy and stake in there. Very cool. Now, don't forget also that you can enter in with Ethereum, you can enter in with USDC, you can enter with DAI, you can enter with Wrap Bitcoin, and you can also enter in with BAT and Shiba. So 6 tokens at the moment. I'm sure they'll probably increase that at some stage. But those are the top 6 at the moment. Very cool. Now we're waiting for some video marketing to come in behind this launch. It's kind of been a soft launch at the moment. So we're waiting for that to come into play. Now they have been doing some programmatic ads, I believe. And so that's kind of where it's at the stage. Very cool. So if you are going to enter, you can use the link in the video description. It's the second link, I believe, in the video description. And you can just connect up your wallet, put in the amount that you want to, select your coin, put the amount you want to buy, and then click continue. Select the date. Now, if you select between 60 days and 349 days, you'll get a 7% bonus, which is pretty nice, quite straight off the bat. Now, if you stake for 350 days to 5,555 days, you start off at 13.8% and go right up to 28.4%. Pretty huge bonus on the AXN there. Then obviously once you stake, the AXN gets swapped over for shares, and you get 20% more shares every year that you stake, so 305% more shares for 15.2 years. So it's pretty a major big deal. Shares is the main game. The more shares you have, the higher share percentage, then the more of the rewards you get, Wrap Bitcoin divs, and so forth. So over time, as the AXN price rises, then the Wrap Bitcoin divs will rise as well. So that's kind of the logic there with the tokenomics. Basically, so once you select the date there, you just continue, and then you can connect your wallet, make sure your wallet's connected, and then you can approve. If you're happy with the gas fee, approve that. And once again, try and get the lowest Gwei price you can. If you can get 50, 60 a Gwei or something like that, or lower, just depends what the market conditions are, then the better it is. Once you finish that, of course, their stake will then show up in the stake page. So it will show at the bottom here, and then at the top you'll have your portfolio value and your share percentage. As we said, that's the main game as well. So pretty cool on that. Let's jump back to the accelerator and go for there. Crypto Casino says, grabbing me a coffee. Morning all. Hey, Crypto Casino, good to see you. Big shout out to Crypto Casino. Also, an AXN community promoter, has Crypto Casino YouTube channel. Go check it out. So on this, we've got this Crypto Casino's link on this channel's channel recommendations. Prana says, can I tortoise enter accelerator, or will it not be able to keep up and blow to smithereens? I'm sure it'll be fine. Just make sure the gas buy and stake is a relative to the amount that you're entering. Prana is my point. Prana's a big shout out to Neil. Nice one. So let's have a quick look at some of these. We're gonna this will get updated lately. So yesterday we got a 92 million AXN added to the burn address. So that was yesterday's result, which is not too bad. That's a pretty good result yesterday. So we'll take that as for sure. Let's jump out of there, and the Gwei's coming down again. Let's close this out though, and let's jump over to the market, and let's check out how AXN price has gone. And that's how we roll, folks. That's how we roll. That's how we roll. I sound like a rapper. I don't know when I say that, how we roll. So very cool. All right, so let's jump in here. We've got AXN price. So remember, the market's just pulled off a little bit. You can see Ethereum is at about 3,200. So it's just cooled a little bit after having a bit of a bounce. This is what's happening. All right, so here we have a look at the AXN price. So the price is at quadruple 09449. So the 0001 line was broken through, and as Neil said, Neil must have bought earlier, and it has broken through since then. And I can just see that's in the last couple of hours as well. Just one of that's just markets for you, unfortunately. Total liquidity 2.7 million. Daily volume 63,000. And I estimate that we really need to get volume. Daily volume up to 3 to 500,000 at least to start moving that price in the right direction as well. So that's kind of that gives you an idea of the numbers. Pulled ETH 412 at the moment, and pulled Axion is almost 14.5 billion. So that's up about 600 million from yesterday, isn't it? That's despite the fact that we had the burn today that was bought off the market. So off the market, we had, let's pull this up, we had 36 million off the market there that was bought. So that gives price support, but not enough. If there's net selling, that's just the way it goes. Plus Ethereum drops, then it just moves down. So that's it at the moment. Let's pull up the full chart, and let's get rid of some of the indicators there. Just have a look at the price action. So yeah, just a few bits selling off, going off right at the moment. The last 3 hours, you can see these red candles. See the price moving back there. Let's have a look at the action, of course, over the last wee while. So we're going to go back to 18. So let's have a look there. So that's where we're at. So we're from yesterday. Yesterday we reported that we're up 3%. Today we're down 8%. So we've gone down from 000102.104 down to quadruple 09448 at the moment. And we're going to close out of that in a second. But let's go to the daily and have a look at the daily candles as well. Prana, Neil says hi, Prana, and Prana's saying hi all. So big shout outs there in the chat there amongst the community members. Very cool. This is the daily candles, and you can see we had a bit of a double top there. We broke through our purple line, which is our defender line. We really want to stay above this 0001 line. We broke through that today. The Bollinger Bands are in orange. Once again, they represent the bottom 5% and bottom 90, or top 95% of prices between the top and bottom. The red is the average, the 50% line. So we're just down the bottom of that. And also the blue line is the 100-day rolling average. And that's currently sitting at 001066. And the yellow one is the rolling 200-day average, sitting at 000023, which gives a longer term view, of course, with more days in it. So that's how that's rolling. Let's get out of here, and let's have a look at a couple of the transactions recently. We have 102 million sell here. Just trying to see if I recognize any addresses. This is the big sell. We just had it, 236 million. Let's see what they did. What did they do with their Axion that they sold? Let's go have a look. Let's be nosy and see what they've done. Got fairly decent bags there. Let's have a look and see. They have staked something here. I'm not sure what that is. So we'll swap this. Let's have quickly check transaction. This might be it. No, not that one. Looks like they bought Connect Financial. So they bought some Connect Financial, which is interesting because that's obviously the credit card partner that Axion's going to go with. So they switched some into wrapped ETH, and interestingly, they ended up buying Connect, which is interesting. So I don't know whether this is one of the team members' wallets or whose wallet is. I just don't know. But they ended up buying Connect Financial. We're waiting for news from Connect Financial regarding the credit card launch. That, as Randy Halasky said on a video about a month ago, that it was due out for this year. So later this year, in the next few months, I think were his exact words. What else is going on here? Some with this one. Yeah, so it's a bit of staking going on there too in the Connect Financial. So interesting stuff there. Let's have a look at what else. We got this 102 million. Let's quickly check this account out and see what they did with their Axion there. So it's always good to see, why do people actually trading out at prices. Let's have a look here and see what they did. Well, here we are. So this one here traded the Axion out for Hex. Now we have seen that quite a bit, and there is a lot of Hexkins inside the Axion community as well, and not just that, but Hex, with the price being so robust these days, has been attracting a lot of different projects have been selling out. So no surprises there, but interesting to see that play out at the moment. All right, so very cool. So there's some of the reasons. One was Connect and one was Hex. So both projects we know. So that's probably not too surprising in some ways as well. We've got a 60 million in there as well. Let's have a one look at that quickly. We'll wait for some stuff to enter in into the accelerator. It's always cool to see why people are selling, right? So let's have a quick look at this last transaction. They sold the Axion into USD coin. So the three different reasons there. One was Connect Financial, one was Hex, and one was USD. So interesting moves there, all different reasons. So this is why it's cool to see why people, sell or buy, or in any case. Let's have a look through here as well. 49 there. Let's have a look at this 49. This will be the last one we check out. Just looking at some of the bigger ones that are there. Actually, that one there's not showing up anything, so we might just leave that one. Very cool. So that's some of the reasons that we saw why some of these red candles are in place. So Neil will probably appreciate that. Having a quick look at some of the reasons why. And let's just wait and see how we get on. Okay, so we're going to jump out of the price candle there and jump back over to the accelerator. Let's do a refresh and see how we're getting on. We're currently 15 minutes in. Boy, that was a big gap. I've never normally do a gap between checking the accelerator that long. That was quite big. All right, so we've still got 375 million AXN in the bonus remaining, 100%, 23 hours and 45 minutes to go. And of course, we're starting off at 0 for everything as well. Let's have a look at the all-time. The all-time at the moment, 2.3 billion has been sold in the accelerator so far, with 212,000 US dollars. Axion burnt just over 1 billion, and that's just under 100,000 US dollars on the Axion burn. Nice. So the difference between this burn and the total burn is obviously the 12 days that we had for the unified auctions, which is kind of a transition. We transitioned through the Axion testing initiative before the Axion accelerator was launched. After we had our old standard VCAs and regular auctions, then we had a unified auction for 2 weeks or something, 12 days or so, and then we've now started the accelerator. So that's how that works. The BTC paid out 1.41 BTC, and it's 63,633. Now this is obviously going to be lower for a little while until we get that burn going on and start eating up some of the Axion on the market, and obviously it's going to be more powerful the higher that the accelerator sell us out, the more the faster that expected impact will have on reducing the liquid amount of Axion in the marketplace. Ethereum that's gone in so far, 37. USDC coin just under 50,000. DAI stable 1,100. Wrap Bitcoin 0.68, and BAT 629, and Shiba 1,585 billion. That's how we roll. So that's gone up a little bit, so that's cool. And we're going to jump back to the dashboard, check out some of the ecosystem at the moment. So total supply 361.6 billion Axion, 29% is circulating supply, but of course we know if we take out the dev wallet and the Uniswap and the debt address, we're really down to about 56 somewhere in the 56 billion mark at the moment. So that would certainly change pretty fast if we kept selling out the accelerators on a consistent basis. Total staked 71%, 258 billion, and a max share staked is 40%, which is 145 billion Axion. And of course the total burn here is what we've always looked at. Let's just go check. Now this won't get updated with that extra 37 billion million or so until someone stakes. So we won't see that number at least possibly for a couple of hours. It's just hard to say when someone decides to do a stake or not. And that's pretty much that. Hey, Tesla X is in the house. Need version 3 so I can stake 55555. Yeah, Tesla, we're all waiting for version 3. But once again, it has gone to audit. Version 3, if you're not familiar, version 3 has gone to audit on the 6th of September. So what's it, about 5 days ago now? And that may take a couple of weeks. We'll just have to wait and see where we're expecting that out early October as kind of a general expectation. But once again, audits, it is complex audit because it has different codes, version 1 or level 1, 2, and 3. So it's got a bit of contracts there to go through. So the team has to go through it with a fine-tooth comb. Now the auditors and the Axion core team do work together on that to try and fix up any issues that go along that maybe the auditors have identified. So that's a pretty cool process that actually kind of speeds it up a little bit, I think. And then if the team needs to do any coding to fix any major issues, they can get onto that straight away. Typically things will get ranked like high importance, critical issues, which will be dealt with. And then you have sort of like medium, sort of important issues, and then you'll have sort of those minor ones that could possibly be done later, maybe more surface stuff. So there's a few different sort of categories of that. If you've read a few audits, that'll be the case. I haven't read an audit for a while, to be honest, but that's typically how they work. So very cool. And don't forget that obviously the big headline here is the $5,000 USDC prize. Pretty nice draw, easy thing. So as a community, if you want to go and spread the word about the accelerator, while we're still on a soft launch really, then spread the word with that. It's a pretty easy way to introduce people to the accelerator. So a nice random prize draw there. So quite a few people, I think, have on the in the audience and in the viewership here have entered the accelerator, and so they'll all probably have a chance at winning that 5K. It'd be pretty nice to randomly wake up on the 15th or whenever the closes of that, and find $5,000 in your account. That's pretty nice. All right, so very cool. And basically, once you, if you want to enter, of course, you can buy and stake. You just select the token that you want to enter with. You put the amount. You click continue. You put in the period that you want to stake, and then you continue, and then you just approve it if you've got your wallet connected. That's how simple it is. Just 3 quick steps there, and then hit the MetaMask wallet or something and approve that. On the right side, of course, you've got on the right side you've got the accelerator bonus and earnings. So the top part here. This part here is all the Axion, including the bonus that you're going to get out of the accelerator bonus here. And of course that recharges every 24 hours. Now obviously it's first in first served, so if demand goes high, then you may miss out and have to wait till the next day. Obviously if demand's not so high, then you've probably got all day to get in there, so which has been the case the last few days. We have had a couple of the accelerators sell out or get close to selling out. We've had a couple that have been sort of a mixed in the mixed number there, and we've had a couple that have been on the low side, so just the way it goes at the moment. So there we are. So you've got your principal amount. This is based on 1 ETH in this example. You've got your bonus 28.4%. Your total principal is the sum of those two. And then you've got the big payday bonuses, or PPD. There's 5 of those. So the longer that you stake over 5 years, you have to minimum 350-day stake over any one of them. Then you're going to get a big payday. This is an Axion, of course. You've got the Axion equivalent on the right there. And then the maturity value based on today's price is at the bottom there. So and that will just reflect how long you're staking. On top of that, of course, you got wrapped Bitcoin dividends that you can reasonably expect, assuming a certain amount of the accelerator gets sold out. And that's pretty much that. So pretty cool. Hopefully that's helped you out there. There's basic view and advanced view, of course. The advanced view also has your shares. So it tells you what big paydays you qualify for and the amount of shares that you get. Basically, your principal Axion divided by the global share rate. Global share rate reflects compound interest. So the earlier you stake, the better, the lower it will be. And so that divided by the global share rate will equal your basic shares here, which is 37 million in this case. And then you get 20% more shares per year bonus. So it's really a bonus to make you stake longer. And of course, 20% adds up big time. It's way bigger than the basic shares if you stake long, over 305% more shares, and that would be your total. So that's your basic plus your longer pays better equals 150 million in this example for 1 ETH, and then of course it's a max share stake there, so 2036. Now once Axion version 3 comes out, of course, that will be switched over to an NFT and potentially traded on the secondary market, so you can potentially exit a 15-year stake, which can be pretty cool to have that option. Assuming the team goes with it. Of course, we're waiting to hear what the team's strategy around that as well. Very cool. All right, so that's that at the moment. 23 minutes in, and we're going pretty good. 30 minutes on the live stream, looking good. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to hit the bell. Don't forget to share if you can. And of course, if you want to become a channel member, hit that join button. We've got Axionites, Elites, Heroes, and Krakens. Those are the four. Those are the 4 different categories of support membership. So get into that one if you like. Very cool. You do get some perks in there as well, and I'm working on a few of the other perks that are in there at the moment, trying to get that correct. So very cool. Let's have a look here. So yeah, just looking at. Let's go back into the chat here. Let's check out our poll. The poll at the moment, we've got 17 votes. Woohoo! Love that. 17 votes. Nice one, everybody. Do you think we are in a bull or bear market? Bull says 35%, bear 29%, and not sure 35%. Boy, that's pretty evenly split between 17. So the bulls are slightly beating the bears, but not sure it's 35%, which is equal to the bulls. So I don't know. It's pretty close. I didn't quite expect it to be that close, but that's an interesting result for sure. So get in there if you haven't voted. Get in there, vote. We've got 17 votes in there. Nice. And that's looking good. All right, so cool on that. Let me just jump here. I think pull this up here. I'm not sure what that's doing. All right, so very cool. With 24 minutes in into a 24-hour accelerator. Let's do a refresh and see whether we've got anything extra in there. Just helps to update the, I guess is it the API? So we'll see. All right, so still sitting at 100%. Nice. Now, as this bonus gets eaten up by people buying and staking, it will this dial will scroll down. You'll see these outer rim dashes disappear, like a dial that you see when you maybe filling up a tank or something. So that's pretty cool. All right, let's go back in the general chat. Let's check see if there's any announcements. I don't believe there's any announcements today, but we'll have a quick look and see there. Okay, so there was one today, but we missed this. This was from Andy, Axion Friday. Join us for Axion Friday this week and win $100 in Axion. Here guests. So that's a pretty nice giveaway. Here guest interviews and ask your questions. Join us this week will be Axion Advisor Council member Ted Beard, otherwise known as Cryptic Separatist online. And community legend MCM, Prometheus. So nice one there. Join us at 4 p.m. BST time, 3 p.m. UTS, etc. But I think that's already been held. So it's only on Telegram, of course. And it's got the two people with this MCM there. And you got Ted Beard there on the right. So very cool on that. And Axion's Fridays. That's pretty cool. So this is a relatively new. Last week they had, I think it was Neo with Death Row. Neo was the Olympian. Rugby Olympian for the United States, who's now on the AAC as well. So very cool. So that is actually being recorded. Like Nia's one wasn't recorded, but this one was recorded. So if you want to watch this, let me just find the link. Let me find the link here. We'll pull that up. Let's go. I'm not sure how far up I have to go though. Who posted that? Yeah, I'm not sure where that link is. Let me look up here. Where is it? Oh, here it is here. So this is the link here. So if you want to, I think this is the recorded link of that that show. What's it called again? I've just forgotten what it's called. Let me just go up here. Let me go announcements. Axion Friday. Axion Friday. Axion Friday. Recorded. Recorded Telegram session. Let me just type this up there. What's who was it? MCM and Ted Beard. MCM and Ted. I just put Ted there. How about that? So if you want to listen to that, get into there. Obviously with the AAC member as well. So that's on the Axion Advisory Council stuff there. So put that in there. Let me type that in as well. Bam. All right. So nice one on there. Let me go back to my studio on that one. Go down the bottom. So that there is the recorded Telegram session. If you want to listen to that, very cool. And then that is what the topic was pretty much about. So with Ted and us MCM in there. So very cool. All right, let's go quickly check Pullen and see whether Pullen's got any insights. Pullen is the marketing director for Axion. So we'll just see whether Pullen's got any goodies that we might have been able to get there as well. And we'll jump back onto general there. Nothing today for Pullen. Woo! Pullen's having a rest, so that's pretty cool. And I don't think we missed anything from yesterday. Let's have a quick look whether yesterday. No, I don't think we missed anything from yesterday, so we'll get out of there. So very cool, and let's do a nice refresh as well. We're currently 28 minutes into the hour, of course, the opening hour. Let's do a refresh, see how we're getting on. All right, jump out of there. Bam, I put that in there. All right, so here we are. Let's do a I think we just did refresh, did we? No, we'll do a refresh again. So almost 30 minutes into the hour. Very nice. And what we're going to do is we're going to have a quick jump over to the market, see how the market's getting on. I'm going to open up Nomics from now on. That doesn't seem to drain my computer like CoinGecko does. Not sure how my picture and my video. Let me know if my video is still playing up. Probably is. Probably is. All right. So nothing, no update there. Still at 375 million. We're going to close out of. Let's close out of Discord, and I'm going to open up Nomics.com. So Nomics is really cool. Not only does it look better than CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap, but it's also doesn't have gatekeeping that the others do. So very cool. Okay, so we got Bitcoin here. It's at the top, 45,000 US dollars, down 2.7. So that's pretty modest in crypto, being down that much. So Ethereum down 3,231, down 5%. Hex is actually having a bit of just moving sideways. I think it's had a little bit of a pullback. It was almost closing in on 50 cents, but didn't make it there this time. Got to about was it 48.5, something like that. It's at 46.3 at the moment, so it's just trading in those mid 40 ranges there. Oh, I say yeah, pretty much mid 40s, 45 to 48.5. So really, I could think it really is just taking a bit of a breather before it tries to tackle that 50 cent mark, which will be quite unbelievable. That will be basically 10,000x from the low, I think, January the 4th. So that's going to be cool to see that. I think that was 0.0056 or something on the price. So pretty awesome. Was it quadruple 056? It was 0.00 for quadruple. Can't remember now. Cardano at 239. Now, obviously, this is going to be Cardano has got the Alonso fork happening within the next day and a half, I think. So that's going to be a pretty big launch. They're going to have other dApps and stuff demonstrating the ability of the smart contracts and all sorts of stuff, DeFi things. They've got a lot in the pipeline for that. That's $2.39 now. It did not break out past our 305. It made it a new all-time high at 305, but didn't go up to our $4 minimum target that we expected. But will it have a run afterwards? And it looks like it may be the case now. Just keep an eye on that one for sure. Binance Coin 403. Solana at 176, just taking a bit of a breather now after reaching over $200 just the other day, having a huge run up. XRP at $1.06, Dogecoin at 23.9, and Polkadot 28.63. What else we got? Luna at $40 basically. Uniswap at 22.55. Man, Uniswap's come off quite a bit too. That's quite amazing. And then what else we got in the top 15? FTX token on here, and then Allegrand. Now, I think Allegrand's going to have a late run. So expecting Allegrand to have a run. I haven't actually looked at the chart, but I'm expecting that to have a bit of a run as well. So yeah, and obviously on Nomics, Bitcoin Cash is a bit further down. So depending on which index you're looking, it's going to be different results. But I do prefer this site now. Global market cap $2.37 trillion. So it's a bit higher than CoinGecko because it's probably got some other tokens included. That's pretty much it at the moment. What else? Yeah, I don't think they have. I'm not sure whether this one has the market dominance on it. Interesting here, we've got actively traded, then we've got new tokens here, and then you have dead coins as well. So dead coins, not price. So I didn't even look through the dead coins. I might check that out, maybe off screen there. So that'd be pretty hilarious. All right, let's get back into some of the comments here. Crypto Casino says it was nice to listen to Ted and MCM. Well worth the listen, guys. Hey, nice one there, Crypto Casino. And I speak a bit, haha, says Crypto Casino. Nice one. John Atkins says still to catch up, neither that CC, and I didn't type that, says John. I didn't type that. All right. Still to catch up with that CC. And Crypto Casino says, yeah, hi, John. Yeah, it was good, mate. Very cool. All right, so we're 33 minutes into the hour and going pretty well. Let's have a quick look at the news and see whether Cointelegraph can tell us anything that we didn't know already, or make something up that we should probably not know, something like that. NASDAQ to provide price feeds for tokenized stock trades on DeFi chain. So we're seeing a lot more of this tokenized stuff that we're talking about now. So, you know, part ownership and other financial products, derivatives, physical items in the real world, housing, you name it. They're going to try and tokenize, do a lot of fractionalization, tokenization and stuff in the house. Blockchain-based platform for fractional property ownership launches in India. See what I mean? There's like this is kind of the craze at the moment, building off and stuff. Bitcoin price risk losing weekly uptrend as NFT launch sends Tezos to 3-month highs. Obviously, NFT is a big deal at the moment, driving ETH prices as well. Trading Bitcoins like trading stamps, says Swedish central bank governor, and Bitcoin transactions akin to bartering, Bank of Mexico governor says. So just a few titles there. Once again, if you want to check out some of these items in your own time, check it out. That's Cointelegraph. Crypto Casino says $12 gas, lol, just to send some tokens. Another wallet, crazy. Yeah, well, that's actually better than it has been, though, Crypto Casino. So the gas prices has actually come off of it, down at 57, 60 Gwei, even 40. We had 40 Gwei earlier in the live stream. So that's a lot better than all week. That's better than it has been. It's been pretty high, 80, 90, 100 Gwei most of the week, and then with some huge spikes on many hours. So it's nice to see the Gwei at least back down 60s, 50s, and potentially 40s. We'll watch the next few hours and see how we get on too. Hopefully that trend will continue. What else we got in there? I think that's about it. So Swiss Exchange, yeah, that's about it there. Very cool. Let me know in the chat if you've got any other good news links so we can go through that as well. John Atkins says Ethereum needs to get its collective finger out. Gas fees are killing many projects, including Axion, says John Atkins. Yeah, it's certainly a big hindrance there, John. There's no doubt about that. And of course, at least Axion's going to have some form of solution there with the Axion version 3, but still has to interact with the ETH blockchain. So I'm sure the team are going to have got a few things up their sleeve. So we'll look out for that as well. All right, let's go jump back here. What else we're doing there? So yeah, I did say yesterday that for those that are interested in the Pulsechain, which I've covered pretty in depth in my previous, when we were doing the sacrifice videos, remember I did a whole series of that covering every day. That the big bugs had been, sinking bugs had been worked out. So we should see a testnet on that pretty soon. So that would be quite cool. Man, if that comes out, Hex might start boltering up towards that $1 mark. Everyone seems to be talking about now. Hex to $1 now. So we've still got a long way. We've got testnet, then we're going to have fork, then you're going to have the launch. I mean, it's got a lot of FOMO in it, right? Crypto loves the FOMO, so we'll look at that. It's going pretty interesting. So yeah. All right, I think that's where we're at on that one, 44. So 23 minutes to go, folks. Looking good. What's the time? It is 5 to 8 on Saturday here in good old New Zealand, down under at the bottom of the world. We haven't fallen off the world. We're still at the bottom. It's a bit like what's it? Thor. What's the place where the Thor live? Brian will probably remember where they live. All the Thor and all that. They live on that planet that's kind of like a planet you fall off it. I forget what it's called now. Terrible with names. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. All right. So I keep thinking it's Atlantis, but it's not Atlantis. It's called something else. Anyways, Prana might remember. Prana's watching. Pretty cool. Thor. Now it's got me going now. Okay, let's jump over to the dashboard. Let's quickly check the burn address again, see whether we've got any update there. Waiting for that burn to increase. Nope, nothing, no update there yet. So we do need a stake to happen. It's called unstake here, but what else has got on there? They've got different transaction methods, which confuses me here. We've got Axion buy and stake, but then we've got unstake. The stake is definitely 0, because I think the stake's 0. Stake, well, that's not definitely 0 because that had stuff in too. So I don't know what's maybe it's just different types of stakes that are causing any kind of stake interaction must cause the burn to go on. I guess that's what it is. Cool. John Atkins says Hex doing well causes a lot of FUD in Axion Telegram group. Yeah, that's right, John. You're absolutely right. So that does, it sets a standard for other teams. Well, Hex is doing this well. How's your team doing, kind of thing. That's the thing. Kevin Wilson says Asgard is where Thor lives. Thanks, Kevin. Man, Asgard. That's right. So Asgard has that kind of where the water goes off the end and the kind of space. It's kind of weird, weird physics, but it's kind of like that. Yeah, good one. Asgard. Yeah, Asgard's pretty nice. It's actually a pretty nice artwork. Actually, it's probably would have been a pretty cool place to live or something if it was real. That is. All right, very cool. All right, so if you're new to Axion, of course, and you're watching this after the live stream in particular, you've got passive Bitcoin income up to 47% APY exclusive launches, of course. The launches are actually on hold at the moment, but they may have one or two up their sleeves still left to go. We'll see whether that does emerge at some stage later. Welcome to the future of crypto. So pretty cool. And obviously, not just you don't just get Axion as interest in your stakes, but you have potential to earn wrap Bitcoin on top of that as well. And that's pretty much 35% of the whatever gets bought into the accelerator goes to buy wrap Bitcoin and give that back to stakers. So once you become a staker, you get entitled to some wrap Bitcoin, as you can see down the bottom here. But it does depend on the accelerator selling out and how much it sells out. So take that into account. All right, let's go to the AXN.network site. Check that out. This is the website, of course. If you want to find out more about Axion, check out Axion.network. I'm going to leave the link in the chat there, but it's also in the video description, all these links. So if you want to get hold of this, this is a perfect place if you're new to Axion to do your due diligence and learn, get yourself informed. So it has what is Axion? So that's the basic question. It's got the roadmap, things that are actually coming up in the next quarter or next few months at least. It's been redone actually, so it looks pretty nice now. It's got a nice little simple roadmap there, very easy to follow. Very cool. Also the white paper. White paper's there. Obviously, a few items are probably need to be updated. I'm not sure if they've updated those yet. So obviously we've moved away from auctions to the accelerator. So it's a different product. But you can see that on how to buy on the accelerator there. You can see that, and also news. So news is pretty cool. News has a lot of updates, which we go through often on here. Also has the blog, if you want to get the latest on that. And if we have any community votes, it has our DAO community votes there, and also partnerships. Let's have a quick look at the partnerships while we're here. Let's have a look here. So this has the partnerships. So if there's any launches on at a particular time, details will be in here. But you can see all the partnerships back here at the moment, and obviously you can jump to the updates as well from here. So we'll jump over there. And the last update was the Axion August marketing update. So very professional updates in the marketing team. So Dead Poet is one of the marketers. I think that sort of that helps do this stuff with the rest of the marketing team. Very good updates. So keeps the community very well informed about what's happening with marketing and the spend and stuff like that. So very nice. And then, of course, if you need particular help, you can get personal help just by hitting the help button there, and you can talk to someone, a real person, one of the moderators. There's quite a few of them, and they're all awesome. They're all awesome. So you'll get really good responses for your issues. Could be around MetaMask, could be around how to buy through the accelerator, how to buy Axion on the Uniswap. Could be all sorts of stuff like that. Potential returns and stuff like that. So very cool. And then there's a support page, of course. That takes you to an FAQ page. So if you've got questions and answers there, you can see you got the basics, you got staking, you got auctions, you got DAO vote. So lots of great stuff. And then you just type in also keywords. Very cool on that. I guess the other side of it, of course, is got multiple languages. So if you don't speak English, you got a different language, maybe Chinese or Hindu or anything else like that. Turkish, it's got all these different languages to choose from. And so that's pretty awesome too. And then, of course, social media. There's all these different social media, Telegram, Twitter, Facebook, etc. So Discord and stuff. So very nice on there. Pretty awesome. All right, so we'll get out of there. Nice. That's really for the new people to Axion if you're new. Crypto Casino says, guys, you will fill off your seat soon. I had a dream again. Oh, Crypto Casino, what's your dream? Come on. I should get you on the channel. I should get you on the live stream there, Crypto Casino. You got to come on sometime. I'll give you the old link and you can jump on and tell us about this. Do tell us this, Prana. I can give you the link now of Crypto Casino if you want to come on and tell us your dream live. How about that? There we go. Woohoo! Come on, Crypto Casino. You can do it. You can do it. All right, cheers. Don't forget to grab your cuppa. It's going good. All right, so we're about 45 minutes into the hour. Let's do a refresh. Refresh. Here we go. All right. Here we go. Here we go. All right, so no update there. Still got 375 million in the bonus. So we'll see how we get on over the next 23 hours or so as well. And I thought we were going to get an update there. Crypto Casino says, I can't, but they come true. Oh, nice one, Crypto Casino. You might have to DM me. Maybe DM me on Discord or something. Let me know. That would be hilarious. All right, let's have a quick look. I'm just going to have a look at the votes. Hey, we've got 18 votes now. Cool. We've got 18 votes. Do you think we are in a bull or a bear market? 39% bulls, 28% bears, 33% not sure. So the bulls have pulled away slightly. So there we are, folks. The bulls have pulled away slightly, 39%. So just slightly edging away from that equal 1/3 split. So pretty awesome. All right, so bulls are slightly winning there. If you haven't filled out the survey, get into it, folks. How we been like? Oh, 1 hour ago I posted this early actually. I think it was before the live stream. I posted it. I didn't want to be dilly-dallying around, mucking around, that is, without it. So very cool. All right, let's get into it. Now, if you are not familiar with the dashboard kind of gives you overview statistics, gives you overview of statistics. It's got the latest news on the right there. If you're not used, the accelerator is the kind of the main product for picking up all the bonuses to enter so that you can stake long and get that nice certificate of deposit interest and potentially a lot of wrapped Bitcoin dividends on top of that. And that sort of gives you up to 47% APY. Does depend on how the accelerator is performing, of course. Now the stake, but it is your best deal if you want to pick up all the bonuses. Very nice. The stake, of course, allows you to see your portfolio, your share percentage. That's the main thing that you need. A higher percentage share percentage, the more of the rewards you get in terms of wrapped Bitcoin and stuff, and AXN. So pretty cool. And then you have you connect your wallet, and you can see all your dollar values and AXN values as well. Pretty nice. And if you've got AXN sitting in a wallet, you make a stake, you can make a stake here as well. You don't need to go through the accelerator. You just won't get those extra bonuses. You get standard bonuses. So you got the standard bonuses, the big paydays, and of course the share rate bonus, 20% more shares per year. You get those though. So take that into account. The share rate, of course, 1.2. Then we also have the old auctions. This is the old auction page. Really just has the history on there now. It's really not active otherwise than that. As you can see, visit the Axion Accelerator. So Accelerator is the main product now in Axion, and it's where you get all the bonuses, as I say. Uniswap, if you want to buy Axion on Uniswap, you don't really want to stake for minimum 60 days like the Accelerator, then you can buy Axion on Uniswap and just hold it. You can speculate on it if you want, whatever. It's up to you. Maybe you want to stake, get a big amount, but stake it every 7 days. You can get it through there and do that. Stake, rolling stake for 7 days, get interest depending on how big you get. That's whether it's economic or not. And then of course we've got the launch pad, and the launch pad has all our past partners, and it will have any upcoming launches. Now this is just kind of on hold at the moment, but there potentially maybe 1 or 2 more left in the pipeline. So we'll see. Nothing guaranteed there, but it's definitely on hold, as the marketing director has told us. At the below here, of course, there's a vesting engine. So if you have had airdrops or pre-sales or something like that, or an IDO, IEO, any of those sort of things that go with these past launches, then your vesting engine will go below. And the vesting engine is pretty much a bonding curve that releases a certain amount of your tokens over time. So at the moment, I think we've just got Vabble and Securitas in there, but one of these other Direwolf may have something in there. I'm not sure about that. I think Direwolf was just an airdrop. So yeah, I think it's just Vabble and Securitas that are on vesting engines there. Very cool. I think I've got the Securitas one. I got the Securitas one. I haven't got the Vabble one. I think John's got the Vabble one. I think John and Kevin both. I think John and Kevin both have those ones. So I think that's the case. Anyway, maybe speculating on that. Let's have a look. All right, let's go back into here. How we're doing? 55 minutes on the live stream. Woohoo! We're doing pretty good. We're going to wrap up typically around about an hour now. So we've got how many? We've got 12 minutes to go in the hour, and then 23 hours after that in the bonus recharge. So let's do a refresh at the moment, see how we get on as well. And we'll probably have another check of the burn address. We'll scroll down the bottom here. You can actually just click these cool little animations here. You can actually just click that and go to the burn address, and that will open it up. And that's pretty nice. I like what the team have done with this. So no, there's no stake yet, so that 39 million or whatever it is not going to show up yet. So we have to wait. I might have to do that tomorrow for the live stream tomorrow. All right, so that's pretty cool. And once again, the big $5,000 prize is up for grabs. Minimum $300 spend, 350-day stake. To qualify, you can end as many times as you want. Once again, you want lower gas prices, and at the moment we have the lowest gas prices we've had all week. So that's a pretty big deal. Certainly makes buying and staking a lot cheaper. We had someone did one with 77 Gwei, cost them about $140 the other day. I'm not sure if it always costs the same amount in Gwei. It may use a certain different amount of gas to actually do the stake, so take that into account. But at the moment, this is probably the cheapest we've had all week, so pretty awesome. Good time to enter, possibly, depending on. You always want to make the gas cost, a certain percentage of your total amount. So maybe less than 5% is typically like a rule of thumb. Maybe even lower if you've got less tolerance for cost and return. Something you have to work out on a spreadsheet or something. Very cool. All right, so we're counting down, looking good. Let me just here we go. Okay, so let's open up the Discord one more time. We'll see if there's any action in there, and we'll jump in there. Oh, by the way, if you're not on Odyssey, use I think I've got a joining button below on Odyssey. Get onto Odyssey. I'm building up Axion token presence on Odyssey. We're up to 26 members now on there, so it's starting to take hold. But if you join using the link that I've got there, then if you join using the link onto Odyssey, then I get a LBC tip, and what I do is with that is I then put it onto the channel and I support the channel with it, and it boosts the channel kind of thing. It's kind of the idea. So you can want to join Odyssey. Odyssey is free speech too, so there's no overlords telling you what you can or not say. Obviously, it's legal commentary, but you haven't got anyone, making up, false fact checkers and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. Freedom is pretty nice. That's why we want to protect it as much as possible. All right, so very cool on that. Let's jump over to this and let's see how we're getting on. Do one more refresh, folks. I'll be in the Discord, of course, after the live stream. I'm going to go cook myself some dinner. I think I've got fish tonight, fish and some vegetables. So it's a fairly healthy dinner for me tonight. Nice. All right, so still just sitting at 375 bonus remaining, 23 hours and 9 minutes to go. We've got 100% there for sure. Once again, the headline stuff really is $5,000 random prize draw for anyone that enters. And of course, all you have to do to enter is select your token, put in the amount, click continue, and then decide how long you want to stake for. And obviously, at the different periods of staking will impact the bonus that you receive. If you max your stake 5,555 days or 15.2 years, it will be 28.4%. And of course, if you do the minimum extra bonus is 350 days, that's 13.4%. As soon as you go below that, 349 or down to 60 days, then you get 7%. So that's the difference there. If you wanted to work out the bonus differences, and that comes out of this bonus here. So pretty cool. All right, I think that's probably it. I think we're an hour on the live stream, folks. Good time to finish. I hope you guys have a good day on Saturday. It is Saturday evening here, so party time. And take care, everybody. Do appreciate it. Bye for now. And special thanks to the Axion token members and to everybody else watching. And let's just close off the survey so we can wrap that up. So we had 19 votes. We've got one more vote in there. Final results, folks. Let's do the poll. Let's end it now. It's ending. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. It's coming. There we go. So there's votes. 42% bulls. The bulls win. Woo-hoo-hoo! Bulls win. Not sure, 31%, and bears 26%. So that's not too bad. 19 votes. Really cool. Thanks everybody for participating on that, and take care as well. I will see you soon. Let me just do a few little emojis. You know how I love the emojis. And bam there. Once again, hey, thanks, John. Cheers, Superman. Yeah, absolutely. And see you guys later. See you guys tomorrow. Same time, same place, same bat channel. All right, see ya. Well, it's actually Superman channel, but